Listen, I wanted to do all of it, and I wanted you to prove to me that this is who you are and that you're not going to go back to being a shit person, a disgusting woman. I wanted you to prove to me that you were just going to stay good. I wanted you to show me that this is who I was marrying, that this is who I was going to have kids with. I wanted you to show me, okay? And listen, you have gland problems. I'm taking care of you, Brandy. I'm taking care of you. Do you understand? I am choosing not to have sex with you, even though I want to, even though I'd like to. I am choosing not to do it. Not to do it. I'm not going to have sex with Brandy because I'm going to get her pregnant. Because, listen, now you're like, okay, you could wear a condom. We tried. It didn't work. It just feels weird. It feels like I'm rubbing a plastic bag with oil on my, thing. It just doesn't, it made me soft, and you know that. It didn't work. Now, you can say, okay, let's get on the pill. That's a good strategy. Let's get Brandy on the pill. If there was a pill for man, I'd take the pill for man. But there's not. Okay? Because you are the one who gets pregnant. You are the one, I don't have a thing in my head that becomes, I don't have or receive something into my body that becomes a baby. You do. So you're the one who has to be on the pill. And the thing about the pill is that it makes you gain weight. Now, I don't care if you get fatter. The problem is that you're going to get fatter, like way fatter, and then you're going to be sad and insecure because you're fat, like your sister, the fat one. You're going to be fat like her, and then you're going to feel miserable, and you're going to hate yourself, and you're going to because you're like that. You have that insecurity because you're wide built. You're not fat, you're just wide built. You have wide built legs. You have a wild big little back, a little wide. And I love you just the way you are, I don't want you to be thin and have a little tiny back and a little tiny waist. I just love you the way you are, I don't care how you look. But you had that problem. You always said that. Like when I was recording you or something, you always said, "Oh, I'm going to look fat and I'm going to feel sad." You always said that since the very beginning. So that's something that you continuously repeat. I'm gonna look fat and I'm gonna get sad. Because that's an insecurity you have. Even your fat sister Lindsay, she loves herself the way she is. Like she is more confident than you are. Even though you're half her weight. Or like less. You're just thinking of this superficial, like, airhead, dumb girl things. That's all you worry about. How I look. I know if you got on the pill, you were gonna get fat. And not only were you gonna get fat, it was gonna make your double personality. It was good. They say that the pill, and they say that a lot, it gives people who do not have double personality, it makes them have double personality because they're messing with their hormones, and that messes with their moods. So they start getting very, these crazy mood changes. And you already do that as is. You already do that. So if you get on the pill, you're going to start, you're going to become impossible to be around. You already get mad at everything. It's going to get even worse. You're not going to put up with shit. You're not going to put up with hello or goodbye with anybody tell you anything. You're going to get even worse if you get on the pill. So, what are the options, Brandy? We can't wear the condom. We can't get you on the pill because you are not healthy enough to be on the pill? You know? What are the options to get pregnant? That's the only other option there is. To do it anyway and to end up getting pregnant. And then we're just going to be a couple of people with a man who can't work, with a woman working at Sonic, miserable, with another mouth to feed. You're going to go at Sonic while the baby's at home and I'm going to be feeding the baby. You know, because you got to go to work because we got to make up the money for the rent. I deprived myself of anything that I wanted to do because I love you more than I love to have sex, okay? I love you. I would not trade you for all the sex in the world. I would not trade you just sitting in a room with you. Not even hugging you. Not even having you pressed up against me. Sorry, I'm just thinking about your hugs. I love the way you hugged me. You stand on your tippy toes and I can see your back and I get my head under there. I remember your hugs. I wouldn't trade you ever. Not just now, after it's been years. It's been 4 years since we got out in 2014. I would never trade you. Not even back in 2013. I would not trade. Not just you. If I choose to love a woman, it's for a reason. That's how I operate. It's not because of how she looks. It's not because of what she's wearing. It's not because if she has boobs, or if she's flat, or she has a big butt. The people that I've chosen, which are very few, I've chosen to go out with because I like who they were. I like what they were trying to do with themselves and with their lives. I admired that they were trying to change. I admire and I wanted to support it. And I wanted to be with that person. That is what it was. That is what it is for me. And I know it's not like that for everybody. And I want everybody to be that way. I want every man to be that way. That's the way I want it to be. But first I need to change the world. Anyway, I would not trade you. I would not trade the person that I give my life and my heart to, my being. I would not trade you for all the sex in the planet, for all the orgasms in the world. I would rather have my balls full every day and to feel that pressure that doesn't let you sit down to read, doesn't let you sit down to draw, doesn't let you watch a show or watch a movie in peace or pray. It doesn't let you even eat or sleep. I would rather feel my balls filled every day of my life than not have you. It's never been about the sex. It's never been of how big your tits were or how hot you were or how hot you look when you're wearing your makeup or your skimpy clothes or your dresses. It's never been about that. I think you probably think that it was at some point about that because I used to joke with you about that on the phone. I used to joke like that and be like, ooh, I'm going to make you wear this and shit, you know? I was just messing with you because I know you didn't want to wear shit like that. I would tell you I was going to make you wear a wig or paint your skin green and shit like She-Hulk. I would tell you that because that is ridiculous and I know you didn't want to do it. So I love teasing you because you would like reply to me like, I'm not going to do that, you know? And I thought it was hilarious and I'd be like, oh, I'm totally going to make you do that. You're totally going to do it, you know? It was back in those days, right? So I think you think that I got together with you because I thought you were hot or something. I don't think anybody in the world is hot, okay? I don't see women like that. I just don't. I don't see women like that because I've made myself, since I was a teenager, I've made myself to not think about women like that. Because I think That is why everything is how it is. You know? I think it's craziness. You know? I choose my perception, and this is the perception I choose. So, let me do another part here.